Alright, welcome back to Dave, Danger Zone TV. We are here for Dave, and yes, this is the show after Total Disruption. We're now building to the Extreme Doubleheader, which hold up. That is when I can't go to events. I can go to pre-booking, I believe. Wherever that is. There it is. I never use pre-booking. So the Extreme Doubleheader, day 1 is on Sunday, week 4. Day 2 is on Monday, week 1. So that's what we're building to. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe before then we'll have like a Super Wednesday, kind of like the NXT Super Tuesday kind of deal, where we have some titles up for grabs, we have some feuds getting blown off, but I'm not sure. It's not an excruciatingly long build, but it is long enough for me. Whatever, in the news, nothing really happened since it's only been 2 days. All that's happened was Adam Matravers and Phoebe Plumbridge got divorced. Alright, there's a lot of shit on this show because I didn't have the match quota, so I had to fucking take out a bunch of matches. No, I had to add a bunch of matches and take down a bunch of time on some angles, so I'm not expecting this Danger Zone to do particularly too well. Let's just go into it. We open the show backstage in Phil's office, where he is just not happy. He sent Chris Caulfield, he sent Akima Brave, he sent Frankie Perez, and he recruited Shady Kate, all to prevent one thing from happening. And they couldn't even come close to preventing Pablo Rodriguez from winning the world title. And Phil is just furious. He's yelling at all of them that they're all useless and that he doesn't know what to do from here because clearly they aren't capable of what am I trying to say? Of completing such a apparently difficult task. Which then leads us into our opening match, which is between Toma and Dean McQuaid. It's just happening. There's no reason. Like I said, I needed to fill that match quota. So, yeah, Dean McQuaid wins, I guess. And then Tennessee William and Marshall Dillon come out to the ring, and they're just mocking. I guess Tennessee Williams mocking Tribal Warrior. He's just like, this is what I've been talking about, guys. Hardcore wrestlers are trash. They've never been good. My boy Marshall Dillon understands this. He's been working in a non-hardcore promotion for some time now, and he understands that wrestling is superior than this garbage that we're watching right here. Tribal Warrior's a joke. I could beat Tribal Warrior so easily, and I did. I did at Total Disruption, but tonight's not about me. Tonight is about my boy, Marshall Dillon. Now, you're going to get to see Marshall Dillon firsthand up next. And he beats the shit out of Acid. Which made the crowd kind of happy that Acid lost. But then they weren't happy because they had to see Acid. But I was happy that I got to use Acid because Acid's actually a good wrestler. Unlike most of the people they do enjoy watching. But after the match, Java comes out and he puts Acid's arm around his shoulders and they walk off. He helps Acid leave. Following that, we have the Defenders taking on Dead Men Walking. And this was really just a tag team showcase match because, like I said, I was struggling to fit that match quota that, I don't know if you guys even know what quota I'm talking about. The quota where it's like, oh, your fans are expecting this % amount of matches to this % amount of angles. So that's what I mean by match quota. So this match, yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen, but it's not like a bad match. So that's a good thing. Frankie Perez submitted Mobstar with the P clutch. Following that, Chris Caulfield, he comes out and he starts cutting this promo and he starts saying, I failed all you fans, I don't know where my career goes from here. And it's sad to say that this might be the end of the road for me. I'm going to fight with all my being to make sure this is. And then he's interrupted by Doug Peak. And Doug Peak comes out and he's just like, Chris, can you shut up? Nobody cares about this fucking pity party that you have going on over here, alright? Get in the line like the rest of us, alright? I'm finally getting a title match, alright? After all this bullshit I did with King Boone that got my stress levels way too fucking high, I've created a goddamn... Never mind. I'm finally getting a television title shot. Alright, you have to earn your stripes, Caulfield. Just because back in the original Dave, you were one of the best doesn't mean you are anymore. You have to earn your way back to the top, you fucking loser. And nobody's going to tell you this backstage because everyone respects you. Well, guess what, Chris? I don't respect you anymore after you let that clown become our Dave World Champion. Alright? Chris, get back in fucking line and earn your stripes again. And Doug Peak walks off, going to prepare for his title match, which is the main event. But it's not right now, because right now, it's time to party. That's right. Pablo Rodriguez is out here. He's got champagne. He's got beer. He's got wine and cheese. And all three of the lackeys of the of the Bible Bashers are just back there not doing anything. They're standing still. Pablo, he's got a bottle of champagne in one hand. He's got the title in the other. And he says, man, it feels good to be elite. Man, it feels good to be the best wrestler in Dave. Nobody can fucking touch me. I am the goddamn king of this division. I am the king of this company. I'm the king of the entire wrestling industry. Nobody can step to me. Nobody can step to me. And Saeed Ali just kind of murmurs something. Pablo quickly jolts his head right to Saeed Ali. Fucking slaps him as hard as he can. And yells, useless motherfucker. Where was I? He eats a piece of cheese and he's just like, right, I'm the king of the fucking wrestling industry. Nobody's as good as me. I'm the best man to ever walk the fucking streets of Wrestling Boulevard or whatever bullshit literature I want to quote. And King Boone's music hits. Everyone's confused. Not like mad that he's being interrupted, just confused why he's interrupting. And King Boone steps into the ring and he says, you claim to be the king when merely you are just a pawn in my kingdom. You're supposed to be the priest for the king. You need to get out of here. This is my company. And then he walks off. Of course, Suzanne and Top Dollar were just there. Pablo is really fucking confused. Just like, what the God damn it. And then they just start popping bottles as we go to commercial. And when we come back, it is a match between Busta Cap and Bradford Peverill. Busta Cap, of course, recently got his first win in Dave, so I guess he's kind of got some momentum. And Bradford Peverill genuinely does have momentum going for him. So a battle of momentum, and of course Bradford Peverill wins, because of course he can. I had to make this match 15 minutes, once again, to fill that ratio. And after the match, Bradford Peverill, he gets a microphone, and he's just like, alright, I proved my point against Java. I didn't want to have to do it, but Java was getting on my nerves. But right now, I feel I'm white hot. I feel I could take on anyone. And I feel I'm deserving of a title shot. So Shady K, when you're done dicking around with Doug Peak, I'm ready to take you on. All you gotta do is accept the challenge to write your own demise. Following that, we of course got everyone's favorite tag team champions, Flex Garcia and Pex Jimenez. They are backstage and they come across Akima Brave and Frankie Perez. Or at least they pretend to stumble upon them. They were clearly looking for him. But Flex Garcia, he jumps in and he's like, I can't help notice that you got a win tonight in a tag team match. Good for you, I guess. Know your fucking role, children. But this is the Flex and Pex show. Pex jumps in, he says, you wish you had had Flex. And Pex, the only thing Akima Brave is flexing is flab. And the closest thing Frankie Perez has to Pex is a fucking 6-pack of beer. Chubby motherfuckers. And Flex jumps back in and he's like, yeah, stay out of our way. We're the tag champs. You guys aren't. Frankie Perez and Akima Brave just kind of look at each other like, we didn't want this fight. And Akima Brave says, you did this to yourself. Boom, fucking punches Pex Jimenez, folds him like Caleb City, and Flex Garcia is just like, oh shit. Drags his partner off, and he's like, this will be the end of you two. Following that, we have our television title main event match. It's only getting a 49 because of course it is. And Shady K and Doug Peak have an absolute war with weapons and brawl, and it's just fucking incredible. And Shady K manages to pick up the victory, but after Chris Caulfield comes out and costs Doug Peak the match, and it looks like we're about to go into a huge fucking brawl between Doug Peak and Chris Caulfield, when we cut backstage and we just see, holy shit, yikes, and we just see Knuckles, Saeed Ali, Cali Slick just absolutely mugging Top Dollar Mobstar and Gravedigger, just absolutely murking them, laying them out, and camera zooms out. We get Pablo's back of the head. He turns around to the camera and he says, you did this to your fucking self, King Boone. Stay out of my fucking way. That's how we finished the show. Fuck, okay, damn it. There was one thing I forgot to say during the party segment, and it was basically just some exposition, so I'll say it right now. Basically, the reason why Ernest Youngman isn't on this show is not because he hasn't been signed yet, but it's because he's being used as like a hitman, so he's not going to show up on every show. So he was just going to say, my hitman Ernest Youngman really took your ass out, Chris Caulfield. So just, there you go. Fuck. That was the one purpose of that segment, was to get over the fact that Ernest Youngman was a fucking hitman. And I fucking didn't do it. Of course, because of course I didn't do it. I wish I could have Ricky Dale Johnson. Oh, I guess some negotiations. Okay, it's just fucking Matthew White. Alright. Alright, Matthew. Dude, you're a referee. Come on, man. I don't care, dude. You're a referee. You don't deserve to be fucking mad at a pay rise you didn't get. Alright, I think that's going to do it. If I sound off, it's because I'm tired. And it's 8:39 a.m. That's not early for me. I'm just tired. For whatever reason, there goes my dogs. So I'm going to end this before they start yelling their fucking heads off like they love to do. I'll see you guys for episode, I believe it's 22, unless this was 22. I think I'll see you guys for episode 23 of Danger Zone TV. Not 100% sure on that. I just looked at the screen. Apparently African Earthquake is the head booker of EWA. What the fuck? Oh, yep, there the dogs go. Alright, see you guys.